Hello, fellow gardeners. Welcome back to another episode where we dig deep into the secrets of a thriving garden. Today, we're diving into a classic debate that sparked countless conversations among plant lovers: rice water versus compost tea. These two natural elixirs have been used by gardeners around the world, each with its own unique benefits and passionate supporters. Whether you're nurturing a backyard vegetable patch, caring for a collection of houseplants, or just starting your gardening journey, we all share the same goal: to help our plants grow strong, healthy, and vibrant. In the world of natural garden boosters, rice water and compost tea stand out as two favorites. Each has its own loyal fans, and both are praised for their ability to give plants a noticeable boost. Rice water is a humble kitchen byproduct, often saved after rinsing rice. For generations, gardeners have used it to gently nourish their plants, providing a mild dose of nutrients and encouraging root growth. Compost tea, on the other hand, is a living brew packed with beneficial microbes and nutrients. It's made by steeping compost in water, creating a powerful tonic that can transform tired soil into a thriving ecosystem. Both promise healthier, more vibrant gardens, but they work in very different ways. Rice water offers a gentle, accessible boost, while compost tea brings a complex mix of life to your soil. So, which one truly delivers the best results? Is it the simplicity of rice water or the microbial magic of compost tea? That's what we're here to find out together. We'll break down what each one does for your plants, show you exactly how to make them at home, and compare their effects side by side so you can decide which is best for your garden's unique needs. I'll also share my own experiences and some tried and true tips from the Garden Farm, TM, so you can get the most out of whichever method you choose. Let's get started on this ultimate soil microbe showdown and discover which tea will help your garden flourish. Let's start with rice water, a humble kitchen byproduct that's been cherished for generations in many cultures around the world. This cloudy liquid, left behind after rinsing or boiling rice, might look unremarkable, but it's actually packed with hidden benefits for your plants. Rice water is loaded with starches, vitamins like B and E, and trace minerals such as magnesium and potassium. These nutrients make it a gentle, all-natural fertilizer that's safe for most houseplants and garden seedlings. Making rice water couldn't be easier. Just rinse your rice as you normally would, save the water, and let it cool to room temperature before using it on your plants. Remember, don't add any salt or seasonings. Plants are sensitive to salt, and it can actually harm their roots. The real magic of rice water lies in its starches, which act as food for beneficial soil microbes. These microbes help create a thriving ecosystem in your soil, making nutrients more available to your plants. When you pour rice water onto compost or garden beds, it helps break down organic matter faster, enriching the soil naturally. Rice water gives a mild NPK boost, meaning it provides a gentle dose of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. This makes it perfect for delicate seedlings and houseplants that don't need heavy feeding. Best of all, it's safe, sustainable, and completely free, a simple way to recycle kitchen waste and reduce your environmental footprint. I love using rice water on my indoor ferns and kitchen herbs, especially during their growing season. Over time, I've noticed they always look a bit perkier with greener leaves and stronger stems. Don't expect explosive growth overnight, but you'll see steady, healthy development and more resilient plants. For beginners or anyone with delicate or sensitive plants, rice water is a fantastic, risk-free way to nurture your green friends and experiment with natural gardening. It's a simple, rewarding step into the world of natural garden amendments, and a great way to connect with your plants using what you already have at home. Now, let's talk about compost tea, the powerhouse of organic gardening that's gaining popularity among gardeners everywhere. If you're looking for a natural way to boost your plants' health and vitality, compost tea is a fantastic solution that goes beyond traditional fertilizers. Unlike rice water, which provides a quick nutrient boost, compost tea works on a deeper level. It's not just about feeding your plants directly, it's about flooding your soil with armies of beneficial microbes, tiny helpers that transform your garden from the ground up. Making compost tea is simple but rewarding. Start by steeping finished compost in water, then add a small amount of molasses to feed the microbes. Aerate the mixture with a pump for 24 to 48 hours. This bubbling process is crucial. It keeps the environment oxygen-rich, allowing beneficial bacteria and fungi to multiply rapidly. As the tea brews, you'll notice bubbles and a rich earthy aroma. That's a sign your living liquid is teeming with life. The result is a potent microbe-rich solution that can transform your garden's ecosystem. When you apply compost tea to your soil, you're not just watering your plants, you're inoculating the soil with beneficial organisms. These microbes help break down organic matter, improve soil structure, boost water retention, and even suppress harmful diseases. Compost tea is also incredibly effective as a foliar spray. When misted onto leaves, it forms a protective barrier, helping shield your plants from pathogens and reducing the risk of fungal diseases. I've personally seen compost tea work wonders on tomatoes and squash, keeping blight and mildew at bay, and resulting in healthier, more productive plants throughout the season. Over time, regular use of compost tea transforms your soil into a thriving, living ecosystem. Your garden beds become more than just a place for plants, they become vibrant communities teeming with life. While it does take a bit more effort than simply using rice water, the long-term benefits for your soil's health and your plant's resilience are absolutely worth it. Think of compost tea as a probiotic for your garden, building resilience, supporting plant immunity, and encouraging robust growth from the ground up. So, if you're ready to supercharge your soil and give your plants the best possible start, make compost tea your go-to brew. Your garden will thank you with lush growth and bountiful harvests. I love a good experiment, so I put rice water to the test in my own garden. I set up 2 identical beds, one watered with plain water, the other with weekly fermented rice water. Fermenting the rice water adds beneficial bacteria, making it even more effective. I watch for differences in germination, growth, and harvest. The rice water bed had slightly greener, more robust seedlings and fuller lettuce heads. Radishes were a bit larger and more uniform, with fewer defects. The results weren't dramatic, but they were consistent. Rice water proved to be a gentle, reliable tonic, especially for young plants. It's not a miracle cure, but it's a simple way to support healthy growth. Sometimes, the simplest solutions really do work best. My compost tea journey started when powdery mildew hit my squash. I brewed my first batch with a bucket, aquarium pump, and rich compost. The transformation was magical, frothy, earthy, and alive. I applied it as a soil drench and foliar spray every 10 days. The mildew stopped spreading and new leaves stayed clean. Over the season, my soil became darker, crumbly, and full of earthworms. Plants were healthier, more productive, and more resilient to pests and disease. Compost tea didn't just treat symptoms, it built a thriving ecosystem. My tomatoes had less blight, beans had no rust, and the whole garden flourished. Brewing compost tea is now a cherished ritual at Garden Farm TM. It's more than a fertilizer. It's an investment in your soil's future. Truly, it's liquid gold for any organic gardener. So, how do rice water and compost tea stack up? Rice water is a gentle, easy boost, feeding existing soil microbes and giving plants a mild nutrient lift. It's perfect for beginners, houseplants, and seedlings, safe, free, and simple. Compost tea is a microbial powerhouse actively introducing billions of beneficial organisms. It builds soil health, suppresses disease, and transforms your garden's ecosystem. Rice water is like a daily vitamin. Compost tea is a full wellness retreat. Use rice water for regular, gentle care, especially for sensitive or indoor plants. Turn to compost tea when you want to rebuild soil, fight disease, or supercharge your garden. Both have their place, depending on your goals and garden needs. The real secret? You don't have to choose, use both for a thriving, resilient garden. Let's see how to combine them for the best results. So, which brew wins? The answer: both have their own special strengths. Rice water and compost tea aren't rivals, they're true partners in organic gardening. Use rice water for gentle, everyday nurturing, especially for houseplants and delicate seedlings. Compost tea is your seasonal powerhouse, building soil health and boosting disease resistance. Start saving rice water today. It's easy, effective, and makes a real difference. When you're ready, try brewing compost tea and watch your garden transform before your eyes. By combining both, you create a complete soil care system, gentle feeding and deep biological support for your plants. The key is thinking beyond just feeding plants. Start feeding your soil for lasting results. That's the journey of every great gardener, always learning and growing. What's your experience? Share your stories in the comments below. If you found this helpful, share and subscribe to Soil Stories for more garden wisdom. Until next time, happy gardening to you and your plants.